to Moon's list of things he would like to achieve
bucket
before
list.
death.
There's some cool ones on here, man. There's a couple cool ones. Let's start with number 1. Moon wants to drive a monster truck, which is rad as hell. And I at least want to ride shotgun.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Growing up in St. Louis, big Bigfoot fan, as everyone should be.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, we've gone to this Monster Jam. You know, Monster Jam always invites me out and has had me out for years and years and take the kids. And it's just been the most fun experience every single time it comes through. We do a whole family event with it. And every time, Scott and I have done this where we get down on the track, on the dirt beforehand for the pre-show. And when you're next to one, how can you not be driven to want to drive it?
You
sit there and you go, I am compelled.
You have?
Oh, yeah. I drove the tailgater.
Dang.
A couple years ago.
Did not know that.
There's no second seat. It's only one seat, so you can't ride shotgun.
Dang. That's fine.
Man.
That's better.
I want to go.
Probably, and I have pictures, probably one of the coolest things I've done. I got to drive it over at the racetrack.
I didn't know.
I didn't get to crush any cars.
You didn't?
No.
Just candy.
They let me by myself in the car, like here.
Yeah.
Now, they did
You
have...
got the foot pedals and everything?
The whole thing.
Oh, see, this is what I want to do.
The whole thing. Dude. Now, the guy whose truck it was did have a kill switch, and they have those.
Yeah, that's fine.
And they have those just in case I got out of control.
Just in case I try to
like a remote kill switch?
Like a remote kill switch.
He's going for the backflip.
Yeah. All
That's
the trucks
dope.
have them.
Can I ask this?
That is a great bucket list item. And
yeah, that one's
That is
awesome.
great. In my head, every monster truck has that gas pedal that looks like a bare foot.
Yep. With a claw.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Like it just looks like 5 toes and a bare foot that's like says life rips on it or something like that.
You got to climb in, through the bottom.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
doors don't
man,
open.
dude, I am jealous of this.
Yeah, this one's so cool. I hope Corey Rummel is the one that lets you ride or drive his truck.
Now, would you drive the old Bigfoot that I see sitting?
Yeah, but that ain't what I'm looking for.
You want a modern.
That would be sick. Like
There is modern Bigfoot.
Yeah, they have the Hot Wheels one.
Oh, okay.
It's in the Hot Wheels circuit or whatever.
I haven't seen that. Like the original one. I mean, that would be. I would love a picture in it. Just like kid me. But man, when you go to Monster Jam, and you see what they're doing with these trucks these days. It is a different thing.
They have a modern Bigfoot. So Bigfoot is now part of the Hot Wheel circuit.
Okay, I haven't seen the Hot Wheel circuit. I've only done the Monster Jam one. I know they're like competitors.
Yeah, so the Hot Wheel circuit is a competitor to Monster Jam, but they're up in Pacific. I was up there last year.
Okay.
Big fans of the show. I'm sure if we asked nicely, they would let you take Bigfoot for a spin.
Yeah, let me rip it.
Hey, where is this? I want to put this
Up in
the
Pacific.
notes.
Let her rip, Tater Chip.
You see
The
it
one
on
you see
highway
outside
there.
the grocery stores, and I don't think works, that one.
Off
Yeah,
44.
And that's Bigfoot in Pacific?
Oh, yeah. They have a whole
Dude, that
warehouse
is like
there.
getting to drive Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I'd
Yes.
love
They have
to.
a whole warehouse out there.
Oh, my
I got the
gosh.
CDL already. You can trust me.
So here's a question for Moon.
Okay.
Someone put it in the chat, and I like this idea. Can I sit on your lap and steer like I'm your son?
Yes.
Technically, can I just get in on your bucket list, sit on your lap, and you let me steer like we're going downtown to buy a newspaper?
You know what?
That is a great one, and I will consider it. But you know what? This is my dream.
This is
baby.
your
You're
thing.
right. You're right.
This is my boat.
I'm just saying. I at least want to be there
Yeah,
because I love it.
I think we all should take
I'm
turns.
excited for you. All right. Well, we got a line on that. Second Moon bucket list: reenact Family Battle of Hastings from 1066.
This is the one that made me laugh. What the hell is this?
Yes, LARP.
Reenact the Battle of Hastings. What?
His family battle, no less.
Yeah, my family was a part of that. The big,
Both sides.
on both sides. My birth family and my blood family and my adopted family.
Is that where you guys fought
Very
a bunch
Game
of
of
emus?
Thrones.
They were mortal enemies. Mortal enemies.
That's so Game of Thrones, dude.
So
Yeah.
the Battle of Hastings was fought on October 14th in the year 1066.
That's right.
Year.
Between the Norman French army of William, between the Norman French army of William the Duke of Normandy and the English army.
Dude,
Yeah, and
it's a Saturday this year, October 14th.
Oh, sweet. It turns out my bloodline is Norman. And I was adopted by primarily like English family that has like this. Our entire shield, like our family shield, is from the Battle of Hastings.
Which side would you find on?
Oh, brother, I don't know. I'd have to do a little.
I would be
little bit of
willing to
both.
LARP for this.
You're like Jon Snow.
I am very much Jon Snow here in this
If
scenario.
somebody gets me the gear, I will be willing to go out onto the battlefield.
Oh, yes.
What's wild? Just a little piece of history, and I hope it's interesting because it kind of is to me. The family crest has a bloody sigh on it because a knight, Sir Dudley, cut down 3 people to save the king, or at least delay the battle for like 2 or 3 days. But he was knighted because of saving the king's life, and that's what's on the family crest, which is pretty
Sir
wild.
Dudley.
Sir
Oh,
Dudley.
so
The
that
dude's name
Bigfoot-
was Dudley.
That Bigfoot that went outside the grocery store does run. I didn't think it ran.
The old school one?
Guys, we're
the
gonna
classic?
need
Well, the original one is in a garage there. I went and
Gotcha.
saw the
Who's the
original
other
version.
guy in Game of Thrones that's with the
Huh?
Jon Snow's assistant, for lack of a better word, at the beginning?
At the beginning.
He falls on hard times.
Come on, Reek?
No,
Yeah, what's his actual name?
no.
Greyjoy.
Theon.
Theon Greyjoy.
Theon
Yeah,
Greyjoy.
Theon Greyjoy.
Yeah.
We're gonna need some of that
Got a hard decision to make.
armor mesh. We're gonna need some of that.
Like
we're
some
gonna
Mail?
chainmail. We'll get
Mail?
some chainmail.
yeah, and we're gonna need some togas because they were kind of wearing toga-esque.
Togas are
Drapes.
Greek.
I just want the turkey leg.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, heck yeah.
I just want to. That's going to be my weapon.
I just want a big old farm scythe that
What
I
do they
can
call those? Tunics.
scythe or whatever.
Tunics, yeah.
Tunic.
Yes, I'll have some sort of amazing maiden outfit on.
I just want some I want to come in on in armor on a horse.
With the pointy
Yeah,
dunce cap with
I'm
the,
on
with the
Well,
silk coming out.
I don't know if they LARP in real horses, but I think you can maybe get what are those called?
I get a horse.
What are those little horses on sticks called?
I can get you a horse.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a hobby horse.
Hobby horse. Yeah, we can get you.
Okay,
one of
so
those.
Yeah.
there are plenty of LARPing, like LARPsters.
Communities. Yeah.
Surely the Battle of Hastings is a popular one.
Dude, somebody, I think Everett Embry, if I remember correct, who emails in a lot, I thought he said they do a reenactment of the Battle of Hastings. Like, it's a real thing that already is happening. This seems very real and achievable.
That's great. I would love to do it in Southern England, but if we can do it in South County, I'll do
let's
that.
do
too.
it on.
Will Fenton work out?
Is there a London, Missouri?
It's kind of Fenton is kind of the Wales of St. Louis.
Yeah, I kind of want to do it in England, but will Fenton work out? It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
We got a Paris, Missouri, maybe.
I'll accept.
All right, so okay, I think that's an achievable one. If
Yeah, we
there
can do that. We can
any
pull that off.
LARPers out there, let us know if you're willing to adjust your timeline to the Battle of Hastings 1066. We get that off the list.
Yeah, and just to
If
somewhat
you'd like True Blood, if you'd like the True to Life Battle of Hastings, we got a dual bloodline sitting in this room.
You're darn right. And just to somewhat preface this, I mean, I picked all these that I think are completely achievable. I didn't pick anything that was like out there.
Okay,
Oh, well, what's the next one?
we'll get to that.
I'm going to pull off every one of these things.
Get on City Field and try to score on a professional goalie. Which,
I want to take PKs off of Roman Berkey.
What if you get the backup?
Okay, yeah, that's fine too. But listen to me. Roman Berkey's like the best keeper in the league. The dude is absolutely incredible. And with Together Credit Union, he's like their spokesperson for Saves for Savings, which is a whole program that they're doing where they're making scholarships for every save he makes. So I'm like, yo, let's tie this in together, and I'll donate money for every time he saves it because he ain't saving nothing, baby. I am getting it past him. I am scoring on Roman Berkey. I
Love
want to
that
take
spirit.
Can you
PKs.
imagine now? Here's the thing, and I'm sure he'd be willing to do it. Can you imagine that while doing a radio bit, he gets hurt?
Oh, come on, man. He will be fine. don't put that evil on me,
I'm
Ricky
just saying.
Bobby. What are you doing?
I'm putting it out there.
What are you
for
doing?
some
He's diving
dumb
all over.
morning show radio bit?
Nah,
the dude,
he's gonna be fine.
pulls a hammy trying to save one of your goals, and that's it. So, the team is doing so well.
No, he's training every day with professionals.
Moon broke Roman Berkey's nose. He's out for
Right.
10
Imagine
weeks.
that.
Nah, my amateur ass ain't gonna hurt him. It's gonna be fine.
Okay, so we got to go through Together Credit Union and the team for that. Okay, achievable.
Okay, I
think
smell
right?
tailor-made sponsorship offer.
Okay,
I think
so-
it's perfect.
Does it have to specifically be Roman Berkey?
I would like that.
Okay, yeah, if at all possible.
Shoot for
Could
the
it
stars.
be-
And Roman Berkey is
Not
the
I
star.
can do it for him. I have gloves.
Showman turkey. All right,
Okay,
it's possible.
possible. Okay, that's a good one.
No, that one's happening.
Okay, so far
I think all these
3
are
for 3.
achievable.
We're 3 for 3. Let's get to number 4. Drive Grant's Farm Train.
Oh, heck yes. Again, I'm a professional driver. I got the CDL. Let me drive the tram.
Is your CDL up like
Probably not.
in good standing?
Well, yeah, it is. I don't have the health thing that they passed a couple years ago, which just means I can't drive the buses or semis right now. But like,
Okay.
it's still fine. What?
Do you need a CDL to drive the Grants Farm train?
Well, I'm assuming I got my air brake and my passenger endorsements and all that kind of stuff.
I think
so
you
it should
do.
be fine.
I did
Now,
a little digging on some of these. I think you do, but he should be qualified as long as he's up to date.
I'll take a consolation if I have to, but I really don't even want to put this out there. I would love to do the script. Like on your right is the lake that.
So
This
you
was gifted to
you
him.
rather
Blah,
do
blah,
the
blah, blah, blah.
script than the drive?
I didn't say I'd rather. I want to drive the tram.
I feel like if you drive the tram, I would like to be in the back.
Oh
doing the-
yeah. Okay, then you do.
I would like to you
Do the
drive.
history, yeah.
And I'll.
And over to your right,
Is
an endangered
are-
species.
are
That is
deer.
a pear David deer. Or
Now
David
we rode
pear deer.
we rode the train at the zoo last Thursday or Friday, and a bunch of old timers with their engineer onesies. What do you
Right,
call those? Well, engineer
Conductor overalls.
Conductor overalls. Yeah, man, they take driving that train super serious.
Oh, yes.
You will not make a mockery of the Grants Farm train.
I'm,
tell you that right now.
I'm not here
Grants
to make a
Farm or
mockery.
Zoo?
I'm not here to make a mockery.
I'm
of
sure
it.
it's the same.
I am here to make a dream come true. Like, dude, I grew up next to Grant's Farm. I rode my bike around there all the time, and I was always seeing that tram in the Buffalo Park. I was in the Bison Park. I was always like, that looks like the coolest gig ever.
Hopefully we can get you on that train same day as the Battle of Hastings in costume. No explanation.
Let's do the Battle of Hastings in the Bison
No
Park.
explanation.
Well,
Right,
you know what?
right when the battle seems lost, you come rolling in
In a train.
on the Grants Farm train off the rails
And
into the LARP
and
situation.
a tag onto that one is, I would love to see that house. I still haven't seen the house. Y'all been to the house?
What
That
else?
would be cool.
Grant's
There's-
house?
There's a house. No, like the mansion in there that was owned by the Bush family, or is owned by the Bush family. That's in there. Like
I'm gonna
it's
write,
it's
"Plus
hidden in the
see the
trees.
house."
It's in the middle of Bison Park. But dude, look at the aerial view of it. I want to see that house.
Okay, let's say they will not allow you to do the Grants Farm train for whatever reason, insurance, whatever. Would you accept doing it at the Museum of Transportation?
Doing what? The train that
doing
just
the
goes back
train?
and forth?
No, I mean they got a
Wow.
nice track there.
No,
one's
I know it's
legit.
not the same.
no. This is not. I love the Museum of Transportation, but no, that's not the fix I'm looking for.
Okay. All right. So it's got to be specifically. What about the zoo?
No,
Got
it's
to be
not
Grants
the-
Farm.
It's
Okay.
not the fix
All
I'm
right.
looking
Yeah.
for.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, anybody working, living, owning Grants Farm, hit us up.
I'm an advocate. I've thrown so
Yeah.
many people your way.
It's no one's doubting your loyalty to Grants Farm, buddy.
Okay.
Well-
next.
Number 5, and here's one I think might be tough, but we're going to try to make it happen. Host an episode of Jeopardy.
Oh,
So be the Alex Trebek.
that'd be pretty sick. I think it's possible.
Now, let me ask you this. On the off chance that we can't bump Ken Jennings and Mayim Bialik and get you on to Jeopardy in L.A., if we were to find and arrange for a St. Louis Jeopardy and we set it up and we got like a video screen, you're out, podiums, you're hosting, we take it seriously, the questions
We
are for
actually do
real,
like a
we
legit
actually do a
Jeopardy.
legit, and,
Yeah.
and we do a live
Will that
Jeopardy.
satiate you?
Would you consider that checked off?
I would love to do that. And I'm not going to give you an answer on whether it checks it off or not until after it's completed, and I'll let you know how I feel.
Okay.
Because a dream is a dream, and my dream is Jeopardy. And I think I got a lot of life to live. Anything could happen.
You do?
Been in show business for a long time, and
True.
and everybody told me that was impossible. You're from St. Louis. You're from South County. You can't do this. Nobody
I get
does this. Blah blah blah. And I made it happen.
apologize.
I'm going to make Jeopardy happen.
Well, I want to make Jeopardy happen, but these are things we're trying to help you achieve.
Oh yeah. Help me.
So for us to do
I mean,
that, if
I
we
don't-
can't get Merv Griffin in a headlock, and
I
get you
also
on-
want to be a shortstop for the Yankees. I mean, I didn't have that on my bucket list, but
You should put that on.
That's a
there.
shame. You really should
Put it on
shoot for
there.
the stars.
Shortstop.
I mean, I don't think it's going to happen.
This isn't
buddy.
about your bucket list. It's about mine.
Okay, but we're
We found
hoping
out
to
the guy-
satiate at least some of these
and
things.
we found out the son of the guy that took your when you got benched
Oh, in high school?
owns Big Daddy's in Edwardsville.
What?
Small world, dude.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, the guy that took your spot, somebody emailed us in the day you talked about getting benched and your baseball dreams going Cheech and Chong up in smoke.
Yeah.
You said, someone emailed me and said that guy, his son, actually is one of the owners of Big Daddy's.
What?
No way.
No way.
Yo, I would love to
Find
do
out.
the St. Louis Jeopardy though. Let's start.
That
there.
would be fun.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
All right, next.
Batting practice at Busch Stadium.
Oh,
This
dude.
one's awesome too.
That's doable.
I think I would love to do it as a group. I want me and my friends.
Me too.
I want you guys to
I
come
would
in
love to take a couple cuts.
and take swings. I don't have to do it for 50 pitches or nothing. I just want to stand at home plate and swing a bat and hit a baseball.
Man,
in
they used
Busch
to
Stadium.
do the celebrity softball games at Busch Stadium.
At Busch Stadium?
Yeah, we missed out on those. I
See,
remember
that-
Jeff talking about doing those a couple times.
Shouldn't
all I
they give
wanna
you like
do.
a uniform and everything?
I didn't need to wear a uniform.
I just want to crack a bat at
You
home
want to
plate.
stand under the cage,
I mean, it ain't gonna go past second base, but like, I mean, I might be able to hit it to
wooden bat.
Tell you the truth, I don't care. I'd like it to go as far as possible. So give me something aluminum. But I just want to
Give
hit
me
a
a
baseball
corked wooden bat.
in that batter's box.
Man, you see that all the time. Like celebrities heading down to batting practice for whatever team, and
Yeah.
they'll be thrown in the
I've done it at other stadiums.
they'll be thrown in the mix.
I've done it at other stadiums. I did it at
Metrodome.
where was that? Minneapolis.
Yeah, that was. I got to play 2 different years. Got to play baseball.
Yeah, I
in there.
played there, and I've done it at Giant Stadium, which obviously isn't baseball, but it was pretty incredible. But Busch Stadium, man, it's again little kid dream. This is my bucket list.
I get it. There's a lot of Busch Stadium tangential bucket list items on all of ours. So who knows?
Okay.
Maybe we can get it all rolled into one action-packed night. The first pitch redemption. I got a little Busch Stadium thing that when we go through mine, I'll go through, and Moon's got one too. So who knows?
Okay.
If only we knew a lovable foreign language announcer somewhere at Busch Stadium that had access to
Federico Bird.
a man can dream.
Yep.
All right, next up, the Riz Show family spend the night in City Museum.
Yeah,
Love
baby.
this.
I want all of us and our families to have City Museum to ourselves in the dark.
Why do the lights have to be out?
Oh, yes.
Kinda.
Why?
Flashlights.
I don't know.
Why
I feel
can't the
like
lights be
I
on?
want it to be like a cosmic bowl.
Like, I don't mind spending the night there.
Okay,
but
fine.
Why do the lights have to be off?
I'm just saying in the dark, like as in like it's closed, man.
Okay.
It's ours. The last
Dibs
couple
on
times
the
I've been to
plane.
City Museum,
I'm
there's been
sleeping there.
4,500 people in there, and it's just wild. And,
Yeah,
like,
I'm
Would be cool.
I want to
down
sleep
do
in the
that.
bank.
and I want to do a 2 teams capture the flag all nighter.
Yes.
Like in the caves.
I'm in.
Hide
I'm
and
not
go
gonna tell
seek
you where
in
I'm
City
hiding it.
Museum. Could you imagine? It would just be endless.
Just like dream come true. Hey, dude, I didn't even know it was my dream, but it was my dream come true when we got to spend the night at Bass Pro. That was so awesome, and all I kept thinking was, "Whoa, let's do this at City Museum."
Okay.
Okay, well,
Church lock-in style.
That's out there. Church lock-in style, City Museum. Lights out? Question mark. Lights on? Question mark. Next up, indoor skydiving thing.
Yeah, I don't know what
this
those
one.
are called. You know what I'm talking about? It's a
This
giant
is on
ass
my
fan,
list, too.
Yeah.
and you put one of them squirrel
My
suits on.
kids did that in Florida
Anti-gravity.
last month. They loved it. I believe they're opening up a place.
I thought there's already one here.
Is there? I
think there
I
is.
believe there is. Someone said there was a while back.
Is it in
'cause I asked
Chesterfield?
about it.
I think it might be.
Probably. Sounds.
It's like
sounds
called Big
very
Sky or
Chesterfield.
something like that.
You put the sugar glider outfit on.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you-
That's what
Okay,
I want
that's
to do.
cool.
One of my buddies, a guitar player in a touring band, he stopped touring for a minute and became a professional skydiver. And he was on one of those squirrel suit teams. I don't know what they're called, but he was squirrel suiting it
That's
all over the
dope.
place. And,
I would
and,
love to do that.
And he would train. They do all the training in those
Was
indoor
he a base
facilities.
jumper or a skydiver?
Skydiver.
Okay.
All right. Definitely achievable.
Definitely
Next.
achievable, and that's what I learned, and I have tangential things with that. I was too fat to skydive one time, so I want my... It was literally my bucket list, and I was too fat to fall from the sky. It's part of my comedy bit, but it
Would you
also
not do
hurts my
outdoor
heart.
skydiving?
I've been given the opportunity, and I think I'm going to decline at this point.
Interesting.
What a puss.
Indoor cat.
Yeah.
I'm glad there's one coming because the
That's
one
fine.
that was here is closed permanently.
Here's
Oh,
one.
it is. Okay.
Act or sing in a theater show, in parentheses, Phantom of the Opera.
I would love to. This has been a huge dream of mine. I don't have any theater training or any of that kind of stuff, but dude, I think I would crush. I think I would crush Phantom. Always been obsessed with Phantom since 7th grade.
What role?
Music class. I would love to do Phantom, honestly. Like if I have to settle for Raoul, I guess I will. But I think I just know the Phantom stuff so well. I'm a high tenor. I think I got it.
What if we do?
Give us a little sample.
What if we do a
No.
scene?
Doesn't
if we
sound
do-
like a man committed to getting
what-
the
what
part.
if we
today.
just
I
do
only
a
sing when
scene?
I get paid because I'm a professional.
We could have a director of a local
You just said
play.
you've never had
of
any
it.
experience acting or singing.
Never had experience doing what I do, and I do just fine.
All right. Well,
I had never had any training.
I'll have you know, I had the I had Stan Muni on the phone. Just saying. Big Mr. Stan Muni, Mr.
What if-
Big was on the phone.
What if we
ready to
green
listen.
screened like the backdrop, and you came in with the half mask?
No, I don't want to do it as a
Yeah.
farce. I want to do it as like for real. Like I think I would crush it, and it's always been a dream of mine. I just have no idea how that part of the business works. So I have no idea.
You
how,
go
how
and
it
you try out.
begins.
Yep. And you just remember, you got to let everyone know you're acting.
No,
You
I
go
think-
and you try out.
I just like I just think I'm built for it. I think it's really natural. And if you watch like Greek Fire, any of that, people are always saying like, "Hey, did you come from theater? Were you trained in theater?" I'm like, "No, it's just I'm just feeling it, baby. Like this is my
they
thing."
do. I'm sure they do. There's
What's the
theater
big
production.
There's a
Phantom
ton
of the
of
Opera
theaters.
song?
The Phantom of the Opera.
There's Music of the Night. Phantom of the Opera is the title track, but Music of the Night. Point of No Return. I mean, dude, the whole thing is like it's perfect.
Okay.
It's pretty
Well,
perfect. But I would do any of
maybe we'll do a community
I would do
theater
Les Mis.
production.
I would do Les Mis, but Les Mis is just so intensive. I think I could start at Phantom or heck anything,
Guys and Dolls. That's a good one.
Jafar,
anything, man. It's my scene. It's my scene.
All right, next.
Javert. Harvest honey in a giant bee suit.
Cool.
Now, can I clarify?
That one's
Are you
awesome.
dressed like a giant bee, or are
No.
you saying in a beekeeper suit?
In a beekeeper suit, yeah.
Oh,
I
'cause
put
I
bee
laughed
suit.
when I read this one.
If
I
you get
laughed.
this, if you got a beekeeper, so we could do this today.
Yeah, I would love to do
We
that.
have beehives up at the farm.
You know,
so.
I'm a fan of honey. I have 50 different types of honey at home. I eat honey every single day. I absolutely love it, and it's always been so fascinating
Dude.
to me. I want to raise bees.
There's two things we know about you. You're lovely, and you love honey.
I do. I do,
That
man.
was sweet.
People that know. If
And
you
he's
know, you know.
abrasive, he says.
I
That's an
love.
easy one. We could do that. We
In
could do
my
that
head,
anytime.
I just want to say, I saw you in like the old Belushi Saturday Night Live bee
The way
costume.
it's written.
The way it's
I
written,
saw
it sounded
I saw
like you
that as
wanted
well.
to dress as a bee. I was like, hey, it's all cool, guys. I'm one of you.
I'm the queen.
And I love
I'm the
it.
king of bees.
That's hilarious. A giant bonfire camp and float trip.
Yes, so I love camping, love float trips. I want to have one of those giant bonfires. I want to have like a Riz Show bonfire type thing. It's
Yeah.
like just some big, just badass campground, camp out kind of thing. It's just, I love
Be
it.
tight.
I want to be outdoors.
That one seems very achievable. Front row,
Is it also good?
50-yard line Chiefs game,
Yep.
and try a field goal on the field.
Yes, I would love to try to kick a field goal at Arrowhead. And honestly,
That would be
this
rad.
is a little dual thing. If we can all get down there, since Rafe is the biggest Chiefs fan in the room,
Yeah.
it would be cool if we could sit on a 50-yard line and he could bang the drum.
That's on my bucket list when we
Banging
get
the
to
drum
mine.
up at,
Banging the drum
Arrowhead.
at Arrowhead Stadium. Would
Have you
be-
ever-
even if it wasn't during the game, I would still be happy.
Oh,
Have you
yeah,
ever
yeah.
tried to kick a field goal? Like an act, like a.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you did up in Canada. There was
I did?
one of those big, like whatever the CPL or whatever it is. We got to go on a field one day.
Big
We were
stadiums?
kicking out there.
Oh, I see.
Like an
And
actual, like-
it was
I remember all this stuff.
impossible.
like
It's
an
way
actual
more
field
intimidating.
goal from where they would kick an
Yeah,
extra point.
like 30-yard line.
It's
or something.
tough.
I would love to give it a go.
It's tough. That's a cool one. Okay. And finally, Rafe.
Well, he's got two more.
Well, we already did
Quickie.
that one.
What one? Take shots at City Park. Oh, yeah. Somehow that got in there twice. So that's a double bucket list.
Yeah.
You got to make that one happen. And then finally, the Riz Cruise.
Hey,
The Riz Show Cruise.
listen.
happening.
Just the details
He's
of this.
buzzing. You're out too?
I
I,
want-
thought only she had to be
No,
convinced.
no, listen.
don't know.
I
I
want to
waver.
do a Riz Show cruise,
I
and
waver.
Riz doesn't have to be there.
Riz Show
Or
Cruise.
me, because
do
I'm
it.
out.
Listen, if you don't want to go, you don't
You're
want to go.
going.
I want to do a Riz Show cruise. I think our scene, our fans, I think everybody would love.
Dude,
I mean,
that
we
would
have
be
such a
fun.
great community of great people that love just having good times. There's the haters in here,
I'm
here
sure-
and there,
listen.
but like for the most part, this community is so awesome, and I think we would love all of us would love
I'm sure
hanging
I'd have a
out
good
with one
time.
another.
This is the same as like once you get me out of the house, it's fine.
You would love it.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
you would
I
have
would.
a blast.
You'd love
man.
it. That same boat, the same boat that I'm talking about, has like all your bars and all that kind of stuff. You're gonna have a great time.
Can I
They got a
gamble?
theater, and I was just gonna say, in the
Well,
middle is
then.
a casino.
Yeah.
Well then.
And here's
Well.
In the
here's-
middle is a casino with slot machines and everything.
Yeah, you'll love it, dude.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
You'll
I know
love
I'm
it,
down.
too.
I'm only being a curmudgeon.
I'm going to be on meds the whole time because I'm going to be freaking out
You
because the
get
thing's
one-
going to crash and we're going
Give you
to
some
be eaten
Xanax,
by
you'll be
sharks.
No,
Or we're gonna
they're
get
all
the-
friendly sharks in that water.
No.
You don't even have to. They're so big, and they don't get that far off the coast.
I'll be walking around with a life jacket
It's
on the
chill.
whole time.
I wouldn't be worried about the boat sinking. I'd be worried about getting diarrhea because like
I'll have diarrhea and a life
those,
jacket.
like the flu bug goes through those cruise ships.
I know.
Oh, come on.
No.
Inside and outside, it's a freaking mess.
Next thing
Rizzuto
you know,
Cruise.
the
Rizzuto
whole thing's
Cruise.
quarantined and
Right. COVID's 3
Look.
is here, and we can't get off the boat for weeks.
We get a couple
No.
rad bands, get some comedians, we do a Rizzuto Cruise. We
It's achievable.
Do it upright.
You get
Yeah,
the
and the
Deftones
theater.
on
You
that
do the
boat, I'll
theater.
go.
okay.
Work on that.
We'll call their people immediately.
Is their numbers still the
I'm gonna
same?
be like, Chino.
All right, well, I think most of these things are quite achievable.
Oh, and if we do that, I want that 16th floor. I want the room with the piano.
They're at different levels. Oh, the Riz Show?
'Cause it is my-
Well, that's the thing I think
my
you guys
wish.
will like is when you're I found out that when you're the entertainment, you get the top deck to yourself, private pool, 24-hour room service.
Yeah,
Come
the-
on.
The headliner.
Okay,
does. The
you
headliner
had me at
does.
top deck.
When we did it, Paramore had that room, and then when we did it, Good Charlotte had that room. Not everybody. Only the headliner gets that 16th
Who
floor.
gets the poop deck?
Who's head? It's the Riz Cruise, dude.
That's why I said, I want the
We're
piano
not
room.
sharing a room.
Well then, enjoy the porthole ones down below.
I'm getting a balcony room. All right. So you got your list
That's
done.
Moon's
We'll
bucket list.
checking we can do this bee thing whenever you want. So just find some availability and we'll go up to the farm. You got to get a beekeeper suit though.
Oh, we got an inn. Somebody just emailed over. We got a direct line for the train at the zoo. But and listen, I'm not saying that
He said
wouldn't be
his